Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something.
Good afternoon, guys. So welcome back to another YouTube video. We're out here today, Saturday. So following on from last video, I told you this one was going to be such a good video, and it is, guys. A couple of different reasons. So we're going to set the record straight today. I'm going to give you 5 things that are going to help you become successful, whether that's in business, whether that's in property. Some will be related to property, but some will be related to business overall. So it's going to be a super good video, guys. So anyway, bringing the summer vibes today, a little bit sunny today, still cool, but thought I'd bring you the summer vibes, bring you the energy. So let's just jump straight into it then. Now, for you guys who are new to the channel and don't know me, I've actually got a rent-to-rent business in property. I've got a mix of HMOs and a mix of serviced accommodations. Now, here's the thing, right? With rent-to-rent, it's a short-term goal for me, so I wasn't planning on doing this as a long-term thing for years and years and years and years. It was just something short-term, build the cash flow, get me out of my job as quick as possible, and that's the thing, guys. So with rent-to-rent, it's a super good strategy to get you out your 9 to 5, get some cash flow coming in, and actually build that lifestyle you maybe want. But it's not a long-term strategy. So for me, I've done it short term, and one of the things was it got me out my job. Now for me, one of the main things for me, I hated being in that 9 to 5 life. Hated having no money. Hated having a boss. Hated being told what to do. I wanted my own business, and I knew for me, rent to rent was the way out of that. So I decided I was just going to do it. Take the plunge, do it. Now, here's 5 things, okay? 5 things that are going to help you become successful, whether that's in business, whether that's in property. Here's the 5 things. So first of all, no matter what happens, no matter how tough things get, never ever give up. Never give up. No matter how hard things get, no matter how shit things are in life, no matter what happens in life, if you've got something you want to do, you want to achieve, never ever give up, no matter what. Second thing, whatever it is that you want to do, whether that's property, whether that's rent to rent, whether that's property development, whatever it is you want to do, find somebody who is doing it. So that is super key, guys. Find somebody who is doing what you want to do and has been where you want to be. So reach out to them, tell them that that's what you want to do, and obviously pay them to teach you. They will give you the roadmap, the exact steps, they will give you the support, they will keep you in check, and they will get you to where you want to be. So that's tip number 2. And as I said, whether that's property, whether it's e-commerce, whatever it is that you want to do, even if it's getting a 6-pack house, find somebody that has done what you want to do and is actively doing it. Make sure they are doing what you want to do as well. Now, tip number 3, okay? Tip number 3. Get around the right people. So go out networking. Go and meet people. Get around positive people. Get around people in the industry that you want to be in. And another thing, it doesn't just mean going to networking events. Yes, go to them, but it can also be getting around the right people in terms of books. That's being around the right people. Getting around right people by watching podcasts, Again, that's getting around the right people. Putting yourself around the right people massively helps. Tip number 4, again to do with education. Read books, watch podcasts, watch YouTube. They can also help. They can help keep you motivated, they can help you keep moving forward, they can help keep you positive. So again, education is key, super key. Tip number 5 is environment. Make sure you're in the right environment, the correct environment. Whether that's your home environment, whether that's your work environment, just make sure you're in a positive environment. The people around you, the conversations that are happening around you. Because if you're in a bad environment, now this could be even at home with family members, just the conversations that are happening around you, believe it or not, they will actually affect you in a way you don't realise. So the conversations that are happening around you will start to get in your subconscious. You won't realise that's happening. It will only come out in the actions that's going on. So you'll start feeling shitty, you'll be demotivated. It's just the conversations that are happening around you, and that's just a small concept of environment. So put yourself in the right environment, put yourself around the right people. Again, put yourself in the right places. Not only will it help not only will it help with positivity, keep you on track, it will also open doors for you, give you opportunities. The people that you meet, the people that you have conversations with. So the correct environment is super key. Now, going back to the journey, I know it may seem a little bit crazy in terms of what I'm saying, but even going back to my journey, when it comes to environment, for me it was super key. And as hard as it sounds, sometimes, like with family members and things like that, you've just got to switch off. You've got to put yourself in the right environment, and that was key for me. I was in a shit relationship previously, depressed, all sorts of shit going on around me. But again, what I did was, all the tips I've just given you, I pulled it all together, and that's where I then become successful in rent to rent. I found a rent to rent mentor. He's the one that got me my success. His name is Chung. I'll put his name up for you guys right now. So Chung, he's the one that taught me the rent to rent. He's the one that got me my success in rent to rent. And as I say, I've built a portfolio of rent to rents, HMOs, SAs. It's got me out my job. I'm full time in property. It's got me a decent lifestyle. It's got me a decent cash flow. That's 8 HMOs, 2 SAs. But now for me, that is the chapter closed. So yes, that business is going to keep going. I've got staff members that run that business. I manage them. But that chapter's closed in the book now. That business is going to keep going. If any rent-to-rent opportunities come my way, I'll look at them, I'll look at taking them on, but I'm not actively seeking them. I'm not actively putting time into looking for them deals, because it's now all about the new chapter in the book, and that is property development. So I'm going to be looking at purchasing properties. I've taken myself on a new journey. I've taken one of the tips that I've just given you guys. I've found the guy that I'm going to learn off, Steve Hamilton. So I'm part of the Steve Hamilton University. He's the one that's going to be teaching the property development. He's the one that's going to be moving forward with me. So yeah, obviously it's going to be BRRs, it's going to be property flips. And as I say, Steve's the one that's teaching me. So this is the new chapter for me. This is the long-term game. This is the long-term wealth. I'm going to be starting off small, like I say, some BRRs, some flips. Once we've cemented them in place, then possibly moving on to like some HMO conversions. But it's always going to be the foundations. I'm always going to be looking for BRRs, always going to be doing flips, because it's about that long-term game. So the flips are obviously going to give cash, a cash pot, The BRRs are going to give the long-term wealth. They're the ones that are going to give the small chunks of cash flow, but ultimately the capital appreciation, the properties that you're going to hold. So for me, this is the new chapter. I'm also going to need some help with this. So I'll be looking for people to help raise funds for the deals. So yeah, that's another one, guys. If anybody's out there who's got funds in the bank, got funds sat there, that wants to get involved, that wants to help me grow, that wants to grow with me, then feel free to reach out. We can have a conversation, we can have a coffee, because you'll be able to invest the funds for a return, and that helps me help you guys, and we create that win-win situation. So I am looking for help. At this moment in time, when I find a deal, I'm maybe looking for like 50,000, maybe up to 90,000, something like that. So if you've got that kind of money and you want to help me out, then feel free to reach out. But yeah, this is the new chapter, guys. Property development. Again, please do me the small favour, like, comment and subscribe on the video. It massively helps me out. Hopefully this gave you some value. Hopefully you take all the tips on board and it gives value to your guys' life as well. So that's me. This is the new chapter. Let's do this shit. Follow me. Help me out on this journey. Let me help you guys as well. Let me add the value to you guys. And like I say, guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. See you in the next one, guys.